Alright, today I woke up to a tweet. I went to check or turn off my alarm on my phone. I saw that Joe Rogan had retweeted a tweet from Kanye West and then added his own caption. Kanye West had said that he really just wanted to sit down with someone on a network and talk about mental health. Like he wanted to have a conversation about mental health. And Joe Rogan retweeted with the caption, "I would be willing to sit down and talk with you about this, and we could talk for as long as you want." Got like, at that point, it already had like 150,000 retweets or something ridiculous. People want to see this happen, myself included. Obviously, Kanye's very controversial. Rogan is like the best place for someone to go and someone that's not going to act biased towards them and be able to express themselves however they want and, get their side of the story out there or get their version of events out there. And I'm a huge fan of the show. I wouldn't say I'm a huge Kanye West fan. I think he's very talented. And I also think that I don't think he's as crazy as people make him out to be. I think that he's made some interesting choices, especially here recently, but I think it's also ridiculous that the same people who hated Kanye West when he said that George Bush doesn't like black people are the same people who love Kanye West now because he likes Donald Trump. I think it's ridiculous. What I hate that kind of stuff. Like, I hate it. Absolutely hate when people basically compromise who they are to fit with whatever's going on right now. Like, it makes me sick, especially in politics. A lot of people were upset with Barack Obama about a lot of things, and now Donald Trump is doing the same things, and those people are perfectly okay with it. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And the same goes the other way, too. There were things that Barack Obama did that people absolutely hated and ridiculed him for. There are things that Trump is doing that people hate him for that loved it when Obama did. I had no problem with it whatsoever. So anyway, I hate hypocritical thinking and speaking, and it makes me sick. But anyway, I think Kanye West is an interesting person. I think he's very smart, and I think that I honestly think he had some sort of spiritual awakening. I think that he honestly at least feels he has been enlightened in some sort of way, and is all about peace. And I think that's what his message overall is. It's like finding peace. And so I don't think he's a crazy wackadoo like people think. Like, I see and I hear him even saying that he has mental health problems. He has problems with bipolar disorder and depression. But I don't think because of the things he is saying, like that he's some sort of like schizophrenic who, is delusional and things like that. I really don't. And I'd be interested in hearing what he would have to say in a long form interview. Like, that's my favorite way to digest media is long form like that. Like, the Rogan podcast showed me that's what I want to see. When I don't want to see someone sit down and talk for 5 minutes on the Tonight Show or whatever, any of these late night shows, or have a 10-minute interview on Good Morning America or something like that, one of these morning news programs. I want to see someone sit down and you actually get a sense of who they are and what they stand for while they're speaking. And I would love to see Kanye West on this thing. I haven't seen at all that he has responded or anything, but it looks like fans of both the podcast and Kanye West, and even people who aren't fans of Kanye West, would love to see him go on Joe Rogan's podcast. And I'm one of those people. I really hope this happens. This is like, I think that for that podcast, it'll be the biggest thing. It'll definitely be the most watched podcast Joe Rogan's ever done. It'll be bigger than Elon Musk. Any of the huge stars he's had on there, Steven Tyler. It'll be the biggest thing he's ever done. Definitely the biggest guest he's ever had on, with the most views, for sure. and will get the most publicity in all the other news networks. So I'm really looking forward to this. I really hope to see it happen. Do I think it'll happen? I'm not sure. I wouldn't put it past Kanye West. I think that's something that he would possibly be open to do. So hopefully we get to see it happen. Yeah, that's it. I'm waiting to see what Kanye has to say about this. But yeah, you can go check it out. Go look at Joe Rogan's Twitter or Kanye West's Twitter and see what everyone's talking about. There's a lot of comments. A lot of people are saying things like Kanye West is using the issue of mental health to sell things and stuff like that. I don't necessarily know if that's true, and even if it was, it doesn't take away from the fact that he has mental health issues and knows a little bit about them. So, yeah, I'd be really interested to see a long-form interview. I would hope for it to be, 3 hours, which is, 2.5 to 3 hours is the typical norm for the Joe Rogan podcast. Anyway, that's all I got today. I saw that I think only one other person, this guy named Jordan Tower, had even made a video on YouTube about this. And I'm like, why is no one talking about this? It's really interesting. Like, everyone's talking on Twitter about it and things like that, but no one's talking on YouTube about it. So I figured I'd make this video and give people one more place to kind of discuss it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, like the video, hit that thumbs up. If you like stuff like this where I just talk about random stuff I'm interested in, current events, comic books, nerd shit, pop culture, movies, music, TV series, anything like that. If you're into that sort of thing, subscribe for more, because that's what I do here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.